30 laps to go. We're going to have a green flag pit stop. I know 10-lap old tires doesn't seem bad, but if this runs 80 or 90 laps here, I don't want to be 10 laps older than everyone else when they get 50 or 60 laps on them.
Tyler Reddick in the Chumpa Casino Camry for 23.11 is going to start this third stage alongside Ryan Blaney. Here we go.
Reddick had 2 free passes to get this lead. Blaney started 31st. Who would have had these two guys leading this late in the race?
Look at Blaney on the outside down into turn 3. It's a new hairdo for Tyler Reddick. The mullet has officially gone. So maybe the new do will work wonders for him here at Martinsville. But he has got a fight on his hands with the defending race winner. Look at that launch off turn 2 from Ryan Blaney. Ford versus Toyota.
Behind him, you can see Byron. He could not get by Gibbs, so he just rolled in behind him. Cindric cut him a little bit of slack there. Just respectful racing.
And finally, the 12 was able to clear the 45, and Blaney is clearly out in front. Hamlin, then Logano.
And Byron has some company with his teammate on the bottom right, Chase Elliott. That's his onboard. You see to the left, William Byron is where he's going to be. They're door to door. You mentioned the 24 conceding the spot to the 54, and the 9 kind of took advantage of that momentum.
Watch what Chase Elliott does right here. He enters right on the door. Right, but he uses a lot of racetrack in the middle. Now he turns down with good forward momentum on corner exit.
If you're Chase Elliott, who knows he has to win as well, you have to think that William Byron has led 260 laps, and this was one of your chances to get in front of your teammate. Now he's going to turn left. No dive bomb. He'll get back in line. All right, so now if you're Byron, you've kind of fended off a battle, settle in. You know you have a good car. More than enough time to pass these spots as Christopher Bell cannonballs his way in next to the 5.
That was with authority from the driver of the 20.
And now if you're Larson, if I'm Cliff Daniels, I'm like, all right, if that's where the 20 finishes, we're good. Just keep him on your front bumper the rest of the day. We're into the championship 4.
There's going to be so much of that over these closing 223 laps. Who is where? Where do I need to stay? What do I need to do? Update me.
Well, look at this. Something we haven't seen, shadows off the race cars. I only say that because concrete surfaces are so temperature sensitive when it comes to tire wear. So this has been overcast all day. Oh, we got a caution. Josh Perry, the 21, spun around. I was going to ask if maybe the sun coming out, Jeff, is going to change the way these cars drive.
It looks like he's mad.
Perry was 18th at the time of spinning. Stevie, you talk about temperature. 59 degrees, so it's been a cool day here in Virginia. Check this out.
3 wide once again. You rarely see it work.
Combo shot.
Second time in a row that Berry was the victim of a combo shot, though. Here it is from Bubba Wallace's view.
It's not what the Wood brothers wanted to see. The 21 car spun around up against the wall. They had a big celebration this week in Stewart. A lot of their former drivers, one of them being Dale Jarrett, was there.
Well, this 23 who we're on board with, and that 6 of Brad Keselowski, are racing for the free pass. So this is the same situation over again. We will see how NASCAR looks in this situation. It would be either the 6 or the 23, whoever scored the highest.
There will be no free pass on that one. That one's much easier called than the one before.
That's kind of uncanny, though, to have it happen twice.
Welcome to Martinsville.
it might be a third or fourth.
Yeah, if the 24 can get back up there, this restart and that exchange, Jeff, could be a big part of it.
That was huge, and sometimes you can't control it, right? Catching the 45 on old tires and being able to get around him on the outside, that was a bit of a break. Now they're 3 wide and they're in turn 3.
Chase Elliott's going to do the same as what his teammate just did. Stay on that high line, goes right around the 45, goes around the 54 for the time being.
Chase Elliott, what a move.
Lovely stuff. You saw it with William Byron, and you saw rinse and repeat with the 9. Here comes Christopher Bell on the inside. Watch that 20.
I gives Bartley, said, hey, I got a spot right here. Going to get on the brakes hard, roll behind the 20, not give anybody else the inside. Big race yesterday for Ty Gibbs in the Xfinity Series. He's the car owner that won that race.
circling the tie in points between Larson and Bell. The tiebreakers, the best finish of the round.
Some trouble right here for the 19 of Briscoe. Parker.
Yeah, he might be blowing up, guys. Engine issue here for the 19 of Chase Briscoe. Coming down to pit road.
Yeah, good time for it after the big win a week ago. The one of the two playoff drivers that could afford to have an issue today was the 19 of Briscoe. You hate this just for the momentum of what it does, but I will say an engine, you know, you could talk about what could have been, should have been. As a race team, you really don't have anything to do with the engines.
They wanted a good result to get into that mode, that championship winning mode. Here we go. Ryan Preece in the 60, Kyle Larson in the 5. Preece put a really slick move on Larson several laps ago, right there in turn 1 and 2. Larson's trying to repay it.
Well, I mentioned the 5 and the 20 being tied a minute ago, and the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is the highest finished in the round. Currently, that is Kyle Larson's second place finish at Las Vegas is higher than where the 20 is finished. Now the 20 could finish second here today. So there's a lot going on, and it's all going to be settled here in the next 202 laps.